you've ever been on YouTube, the chances are you would have seen one of those super rich, super expensive, high-end, first-class plane ticket videos made popular by people like Casey Neistat. Well, there's been an announcement, and it just got a whole lot crazier. Today, I'm exploring the insane claims of Bark Air, the creators of the world-first dog-focused first-class plane ticket, the absolute creme de la creme of dog air travel. Expect to dive into Bark Air's claims of an in-air dog play park, as well as how and why they're using pheromones as part of the service. Is it going to live up to what it says it's going to be, or is Bark Air going to crash and burn? Join me as we explore Bark Air, the world's first luxurious dog-friendly flights. Before we learn about Bark's air travel aspirations, I think we should look at Bark Air's parent brand, Bark. After being founded in 2012 by these friendly faces right here, Bark found great success in their monthly subscription model, the Bark Box, where they'd send out monthly boxes of original toys and wholesome treats. But after all, success doesn't mean that we should trust them, right? So what is Bark all about? Well, on Bark's website, it says that their company mission is making all dogs happy. And it seems from a first glance they're pretty dedicated at doing this. Throughout the website, it describes in detail and quite transparently about what they're doing and the great lengths that they're going to create dog-specific toys to fit different jaw types and breeds of dogs. They even have this really entertaining part of their website where they show you their 15,000 chew cycle testing facility and how they have a 45-point check on all of the toys that leave their facilities. They literally create dog mouth perfect molds, they put the ball in it and they chew it 15,000 times to test it. So at least from the get-go, it seems that Bark Air are pretty dedicated towards genuinely good quality dog products and making sure that dogs are happy. But what has any of that got to do with air travel? And what exactly is it that they're offering as part of Bark Air? What does a dog-friendly flight look like? From the get-go on Bark Air's website, it makes it pretty clear what its intentions are. We're here to revolutionise travel for dogs. And throughout the entire website, Bark hits home the point that their flights are made for dogs from the ground up, with the dogs being the #1 priority. The website's even written as if it's talking to the dog rather than the human. But as a lot of you may be aware, pet-friendly flights do actually exist. So what in the world makes Bark Air so different? Well, according to Bark Air, for anyone who's actually been on a pet-friendly flight, it's pretty well known that it's not an amazing experience for the dogs. Dogs have to be held in carriers and pushed under the seat in front of them, if not sedated or in the luggage hold. Whereas Bark Air claims they're going to be changing all of this. They even go as far as saying that the existing pet-friendly flights are only pet tolerant and they're not at all optimized for pet travel. Let's dive into exactly what it is that Bark Air is actually offering in their flights and what you would expect if you paid for one of their tickets. So immediately upon buying a ticket, you're going to be contacted by an expertly trained dog concierge with an intake form. They're going to ask you preferences about your pet, so how friendly they are, if they prefer being alone, their food preferences, their drink preferences, and they'll organise the flight seating plan based around all of the different personalities of the pets. They say that you will arrive at the airport 1 hour before your flight with no crates, no lines and no fuss, as well as a pre-boarding socialisation time with the dogs so that they get used to each other before getting on the flight. It's essentially the private jet entry for dogs. The plane that they're actually flying on is a Gulfstream G5, which is a really common private jet for big rich people to own. And they even say they don't ever fill the plane to full capacity, so it's more comfortable for everyone on board. But once you get on the plane, things start getting a bit insane. The attention to detail is pretty crazy. Here are some of the things that they do. The cabin will be equipped with music, calming pheromones, lavender scented towels, and other things to make sure the dogs settle, as well as just in case bags filled with things like poo bags and extra leads or anything they might need while they're on the flight. And while on board, dogs get access to their favourite refreshments like bone broth, water, snacks, treats and surprises too. And as per their video, they make this look like a real luxury experience. Now I do have some skepticism around this because in the video that they've uploaded, it's not entirely clear if they're being serious about the things they've got on there. For starters, the plane that features in the video is not the G5 Gulfstream and appears to be a huge passenger aircraft, as well as a lot of the things look like they're quite an over-exaggeration. And I'm not entirely certain if this was done on purpose. And it very much differs from the photos that it shows on the website. In the video, it looks like there's these big luxury beds, but in the photo, it looks like it's just a triple seat sat together. So in terms of what we're actually looking to expect, we're going to have to wait and see. And all of this sounds pretty amazing, but how expensive actually is it? People really care about their dogs, and how much would they be willing to pay when it comes to these flights? So the routes that Bark Air are taking are going to be going from London to New York and New York to Los Angeles. And as according to the website, the prices from London to New York would be $8,000 $8,000, and from New York to Los Angeles being $6,000. And although very expensive, they have mentioned that they want to bring the prices down as they're able to scale up their business. And that's perhaps why they've done the graphics with the bigger planes, because in the future they're actually looking to expand into that kind of business. And they've also said that they want to add more routes all around the world. So this leaves us in a lot of mystery. We're going to have to wait and see what Bark Air come up with. And is it going to be exactly like this beautiful, big, play park in the sky luxury flight, or is it going to be something that ends up not meeting the expectation of the passengers? And would you be willing to pay $8,000 for these flights? And if you're enjoying the video, I'd appreciate if you consider subscribing or liking the video. It's free and it really helps us out. And it's not $8,000. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.